All right, we are live. So, just another minute. We're gonna let anyone else who's popping in, pop in. Let me know in the chat to the right if audio sounds good or if something's not working properly, because we can adjust that. Like I said, let's wait another minute or so and get right into it. Just gonna give a little intro, a little warm up, then we're gonna move immediately. So let's let the stragglers pop in. I saw 10 before, I'm seeing 6 now. So we should be getting started relatively shortly. Make sure you have your water on deck, maybe a towel. We're gonna get right into it. Hey, everything sounds good from Dan Morawski. All right, here we go. What's up, everyone? My name's John Yule with The Lab. This is You Need to Move. The whole idea of this class is a 15-minute, short, brief, intense series of movement just to get you either a break from work, a break from self-quarantining, whatever it may be, maybe your workout for the day. But this is just a little excerpt that we're using to expand our online content, make our virtual platform that much more in-depth, more exciting, and bring the public something that they can utilize week to week, still work out while they're in self-quarantining or isolation, keeping that social distance. So we're gonna start with a nice warm-up, knee pulls. Do as I do here. You wanna go through some CARs. These are controlled articular range of motion or rotations at the ankles. So we're just briefly going into nice, easy, controlled knee pulls. As we pull up, we feel our glute stretch. We feel a little bit of our hamstrings, a little bit in the hip flexors. Pretty quick. Next, lunge, transverse twist. So with this one, it's crucial in your staggered stance to have good balance and good breathing mechanics. So really focus on stepping, inhaling, increasing that intra-abdominal pressure, exhaling. This is going to be a common theme throughout all of our movements. If you're a little newer to training, then what I want you to do is really focus on exhaling with exertion. That's a relatively basic but sometimes complex series of movement with the respiratory system. It's just a matter of increasing that pressure and then releasing that pressure comfortably and efficiently to make the workout that much easier. Next, we're going to do what's called sumo. So open up the groin. What I want you to do is weight distribute into your bent knee and then lean your trunk into the extended knee to get a nice groin stretch. And then alternate back and forth. And as we're stretching out, you can get a little lean, increase your range of motion. We want to get superior adductors, meaning just the upper part of your groin with the origin that's relatively close to the pelvis and into the pelvis. Side to side. Next, we're going to do what are called scoops. So we're going to open up your hamstring flexibility by leaning, bending down into our extended leg, and then alternating. So all your weight on this bent back leg, front leg, very partial weight bearing here, knee extended, toes up. We're dynamically stretching out the hamstrings. Exhale as you scoop under so that we can increase our hamstring flexibility and our range of motion. Next, kickbacks. So we're allowing ourselves to stretch out our base legs hamstring group by doing just about a straight leg deadlift unilaterally. So from the other side, coming all the way through, use a chair, use a table, use the wall if you need. Next, open up the chest. Like I said, this warm-up is going to go relatively quickly. We only have 15 minutes. So we're just doing a nice, dynamic walk around the room, whatever type of space you have. Then we're going up and over. And what I want you to do is come down into a little bit of trunk flexion, meaning bend your chest a little closer to the floor so that we can expand on our shoulder range of motion, really open up. Because the shoulders being multi-axial or moving in multiple planes, we want to make sure we warm them up adequately, especially for the hell we're about to bring them. Last, a transverse twist with a little bit of momentum facilitated by the arms here. So you may not have that much space. You may not have equipment, a barbell, kettlebell, etc. We're not going to be using any of that today. I really want to get people's feedback on what they have access to, and what's in their home. And then we'll expand week by week based off of what everyone has access to. Keep twisting, nice easy rotation. And let's get right into it. So grab a quick swig if you need, if you're feeling good. Complex. High knees. 3, 2, 1, go. So the whole idea here, stimulating a good cardiovascular response, staying light on your toes, staying agile, chopping the arms and keeping the core engaged by sucking your belly button in. So we're moving pretty intensely. Drive those knees up. We can slow it down or speed it up. Just chop. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next, we're doing what's called a 1.5 squat. Down, half, down, full. 1.5 reps. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Down, half, down, full. Down, half, down, full. You can slow these down. Some call these pulsed squats. I call them 1.5s. Exhale as you stand up. Squeeze your glutes forward as you stand up into full hip extension. 10 seconds. Here we go. Drive up from the heels. Time. Next, diamond to wide push-ups. We can do these a number of ways. The first way, traditional. Popping out, popping back in. Next, put one knee down or two knees down if need be. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Go. If you need to, intermittently change up. Put that knee down. Pop up. If the popping is still too tough, walk into it. These get pretty tough, especially when you're transitioning to that diamond, which is a pretty narrow hand stance. But just make sure your breathing and core are in sync. Time. Next, plank position. We're doing what are called plank dips, where you drop your hips all the way to the ground, shoot them back up, keeping your spine relatively neutral when you come back up. 3, 2, 1, go. So you relax your core as you descend, exhale, and tighten your abs up as you come up. I don't know about you, my shoulders are burning. I love it. Let's go. 10 seconds. Looks a little odd. Something that looks a little too weird to do in a gym, but it's good because you're in your own home. Time. Back to high knees. Ready? Go. 30 seconds. Chop it up. Consistently breathe. Stay light on those toes. Heels should not touch the ground, so we're squeezing our calves. We're focusing on a good neurological and proprioceptive response at the foot and ankle. Chop. 3, 2, 1. Time. Grab a drink. Woo! I'm feeling good. Let's go. All right. Grab a quick swig, and we're moving on. Next. Let's see, what's our time here? 39. All right. So next up, we're getting into quarter burpees. Let's see, what do we say? Ding, ding, ding. All right, Raj. Here we go. Next, I call these quarter burpees. So instead of a full burpee, we're going in push-up position, back up, all the way out. Okay? So the whole idea kind of looks like an inchworm if the inchworm was on a ton of caffeine. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. So Once again, go as fast or as slow as you feel you need to go to make it through that entire 30 seconds. You can go slow, hop your legs up, feeling it in your hip flexors and your abs, or we can speed it up and keep moving. 3, 2, 1, time. Next, in sumo position, or a nice wide externally rotated gait, what we want is a stance that allows us to come all the way down, sitting with our toes pointing out, tap, press. 3, 2, 1, go. Tap and go. Here we go. 10 seconds. Sit wide and sit deep with your chest up, your core tight. Time. Good. Next, shadow boxing. Whether you're a righty or a lefty, sit and punch. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Speed it up just a little bit. Three, 2, 1, time. Next, call these flying crunches. So the lower body is rolling up in this movement. The upper body is bringing one elbow across, alternating each time. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Exhale. Every time that elbow goes past the knees, suck that belly button in and try to keep your feet hovering above the ground. Try not to have them any higher than that. Exhale strong. Drive those knees up with power. Drive that elbow across with even more power. Seeing how anaerobic or how explosive you can be. How's our time? 3, 2, 1, time. Back to quarter burpees. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Here we go. Let's push. If you can, get yourself into a full push-up position every time you come back. If not, just aspire to get little taps. 10 seconds. Burn it out. Let's go. 3, 2, keep going. 1, time. Grab a quick swig. We are almost done. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Miles. Good. Last. So we have about 3 minutes. We're going to do 2 movements in 15 seconds. 2 movements. A full burpee and a plank hold with a twist. Show you those in 1 second. Here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Full burpee. Go. You should be sweating now. If you're not, you need to come over so I can whoop your butt. How's our time? Let's go. 10 seconds. Modify the burpee as needed. 1, hold, plank. Take your left arm, swing it through, rotate. Take your right arm, swing it through, rotate. Try not to swivel your hips too much. Exhale as you rotate, and we get that T-spine mobility, or how our thoracic, our mid-back moves. 3, 2, 1, time. know about y'all. I feel great. So, a little bit about us. The more feedback we get, the more subscribers, the more people invested and interested in our online platform. These are open to the public. Let's get as many people moving as possible, because these times, all the gyms are closed. You have to make do with the space that you have. And we're here to offer those resources. So join our movement. I hate to sound funny, but join our movement, have some fun. I'll see you here. We're gonna put out our schedule every week. Join Skylar and Steve's classes. All of our coaches are brilliant, and they all offer something different, unique, and badass every single day. Take care, everyone. Thank you for coming.